Welcome back to my channel. So like I start all my other videos, I just want to say thank you for viewing my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like what you see, can you hit that subscribe button, because I do post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. So I talk really fast because I don't want this intro to be too long, so let's just jump into the video. Today I'm going to tell you my coming out story. So on October 11th 2014, which is Saturday, is National Coming Out Day. So I just want to tell you my story and see if it can help anybody. So when I was actually at a young age, I knew that I had these, I didn't know what they were called, now they're feelings, but I felt, or attractions, that I really wanted to be friends with all the girls in the class when I was younger. And I didn't understand it when I was younger because I wasn't introduced to like girls liking girls or boys liking boys until like I was around, let's say 9, 10, because Jerry Springer introduced me into that. I don't know why I was watching that at a young age, but anyway, so I knew that I felt attractions and feelings towards females at a very young age, but I thought it was just me wanting to be their friends. So growing up, I always, would have feelings towards girls, but I really suppressed them because I didn't felt, it's like right there stuck. I didn't know what it was. So growing up, I was, always fancy girls, but I didn't do anything. Well, anyway, I didn't like pursue it really, quote unquote. But I didn't like have relationships with females. That don't even sound right. I wasn't in relationships with females, okay? I always had like boyfriends growing up. But I knew when I was with these guys and boys and guys, whatever, boys, guys, men, that I wasn't 100% happy or satisfied with them. I mean, because when I have friends that had boyfriends when I had my boyfriends, and they would be super attracted to them, super head over heels with them. Me knowing back then that it wasn't, but I never felt those types of feelings for boys. I just like, oh, he's cute. I don't mind kissing him, or he's attracted to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Like, the attraction was there, but it was just, I don't know, it was just basically physical. I couldn't see myself being you're gonna hear noises because the cat's under my bed playing. But I never felt like emotionally connected to them, or I guess emotional and mentally connected to them. Like, there was a physical attraction, but like that's basically how deep sometimes it went. And other times I realized that I was with guys because it was what everybody else was doing. So I was like, peer pressure, be with them. But I wasn't really happy with them. And I didn't understand why. It's because I wasn't being true to myself. So when I was in high school, freshman, so I'm 13, 14, I became really close with this girl. We're gonna call her Abby. And I was really close with Abby, and I have a friend named Abby, so we're gonna call her Stella. Alright, so I became really close with Stella, and we would have class together, we would go to school together, we'd come home together, we would eat lunch together. Like in my high school, we was able to go outside for lunch, or we go out to eat together and everything. So we became really super close, and we was like talking on the phone, like aiming. I don't know if you remember AIM, I don't know, but we would be on AIM together like all the time. And it was some type of attraction, mutual attraction between the two of us, but the fact was that she was with a guy, but he didn't go to high school. And now thinking about it, I don't even know if there ever really was a guy. So yeah, there was a mutual attraction between us, and we thought we ended up being in a relationship, but I don't even think it was a relationship. I think it was an experimental relationship. It was the first time I was ever with a female, like, in a relationship wise. And it was not a relationship. We didn't do anything that I feel that are the basics of relationship things you do. Like, I'm not talking about sex, but like, you know, kissing or like doing things outside the school, because school was our common ground. That's where we meet and hang out. But it's not really hanging out if you're like in school with them. You're just in class with them. I don't know. But I wanted to tell my family, and my family is, my family is not super religious. We are Christians. We are Jehovah's Witnesses. Some of us are. I feel more of I'm a spiritual person. Like, I believe there's a God and everything, but I don't believe what everything people say God believes in, if that makes sense. But that's another topic for discussion. So I was kind of nervous how they would take it, because like I said, we was Christians, and Christians don't really agree with homosexuality. So I remember getting my whole family together, and I was really nervous. They probably thought I was pregnant, which I was not pregnant, but I was so scared because I didn't know how they would take it. I ended up telling them. Nobody made a big deal of it. Like, my brothers didn't care for the fact that they never care about who I date, as long as they treat me nice and, you know, they're good to me. My mom, I don't really know if she ever really believed me, but, you know, she was supportive. She didn't say, well, I'm gonna shun you, you can't live here no more. She was just like, I don't know, I guess on the fence about it. But yeah, that was basically my coming out story. It was super, I don't even know if it's a real coming out story, because, well, it is, because at that time I did believe that I was a bisexual, that I liked the men and female, and I wanted to tell my family about it because I was seeing a girl at that time, and I didn't want to hide things. I don't do good when I suppress and hide things from people. It ends up getting bottled in, and then it like explode at a later date, which I found isn't very beneficial for me. But I feel that if you're struggling with your sexual preference, then you should just relax. It's not going to come to you overnight. Sometimes things develop over time. You need to really deeply have a conversation with yourself and figure out exactly what you like and what you don't like. And nobody should like pressure you or rush you into figuring out what you like. And like, I'm 21 now, and I still sometimes go back and forth. I just feel more that I don't like labels, because I hate being labeled something and I can't be anything else. I hate that. So I feel that me now, that I'm just the type of person who loves, I could fall in love with a girl, I could fall in love with a boy. I'm not going to say that I'm straight and seclude girls and then one day fall in love with a girl and then question myself. Or reverse, you're going to hear a cat who's crying. Or I say that I'm gay and I end up falling in love with a man and, you know, questioning myself. I'm more of a person just going to fall in love with whoever. And that's basically it. So for anybody who's struggling to come out, I feel that you should come out on your own terms. Don't feel the need to come out, because technically it's nobody else's business besides you and the future the person you're going to be pursuing in the future or now or wherever. That's only should worry about that. But I don't want to make this video too long. For just basically, if you're dealing with this, figure out if you want to come out or not. Do it on your own terms. Make sure you are okay and you're confident in who you are and what you like before you go out and tell people exactly who you like, because most times you're gonna have people who are super negative towards it, and you need to have enough confidence to be like, I respect your opinion, but that doesn't mean I agree with what you do. And we could agree to disagree, and this is just who I am and who I like. And if you don't like it, then sad to say, you shouldn't be with people who's not going to support you in anything that you do. That's positive. So yeah, and if you have to deal with sometimes, I know a lot of times religion comes into it, I suggest waiting until you're 18 or on your own, because it kills me to hear how sometimes people come out and they family disown them and throw them out to the wolves. Like, how could you wake up one day loving your child and then your child decides to be open and honest when one day they have to, but they just wanted, you know, to be open with you, and they disown them? How do you go from basically having a child one day and then having not, being inside, deciding that you want nothing to do with your child? So I just feel that if that's something you're worried about, just wait until you're old enough to be on your own, and that it does get better when you are older. You're gonna end up finding people who loves you and respects you and don't care who you like to sleep with. Really, they won't care. And when you find people like those, keep them around. They're gonna be a support system with anything. And if you don't have anybody who supports you, just know that I support you with whoever you like, whatever you do, and all that. So I hope you like my video. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because I do post my videos every Tuesdays and Thursday. And just know that it does get better, and do things at your own pace. Nobody should force you to do anything ever. They should never force you to into deciding who you are. I'm 21. I'm still struggling to figure out who Alyssa is, and there's nothing wrong with that. The life of cats knocking shit down.